All right. Welcome back, you guys. I really do appreciate each and every one of y'all staying tuned to my content here. Today's topic is going to be, do guns belong in a place of worship? Let's sit back and think about that for a moment here. You guys get through this introduction and we'll be right back to talk about it.
Hello, America. I'm Ron Burgundy, and tonight's top story is America. She's the greatest country in the world.
Back the history of the world.
You're damn right!
Please help me on my journey. Oh, Lord, help me on my way. Singing, oh, oh, Lord, I want you to help me.
I appreciate y'all sticking in through that here today. So, again, the debate is going to be, do guns belong in a place of worship? You know, for a long time, there has been a lot of debate about carrying a firearm in the house of God. Some people may even say that they live by faith alone and they don't need to have a gun for protection. While I cannot deny their love for God and trust for God, me personally, I feel like He's given me the common sense and the ability to be able to protect myself and my family here as well. We're going to go through a few things today, and we're going to talk about a few people here that are the prime example of why a firearm may be needed in the house of God or in your place of worship for whatever religion you believe in. Today's day and times are a bit crazy out here, and you're not technically safe anywhere that you go, even if it is the house of God. Your children are not safe in school.
Well, obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here.
You're not safe even in your own home, whether it's daytime, nighttime, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. You're technically not safe in today's day and times. You know, there was a time when I was growing up back in the 90s where, things were a little bit crazy out here, but people still had common respect for their neighbors and their friends. You wasn't out here breaking into people's homes and stuff. We were outside riding our bikes, playing in the dirt, playing in the mud, fishing, doing whatever country activity that you can possibly think of. We were out doing. Nowadays, kids are breaking into houses. People are doing horrible and heinous things to men and women and children. You got a whole, trafficking scheme out here where people are taking humans and putting them out here on the market. YouTube doesn't allow us to say certain things, so forgive me if I don't use the exact terminology for it, but there's a lot of crazy things going on out here outside of what happened in P. Diddy's house. So we're going to take a look here and we're going to talk about a few things here. In today's society, you have numerous instances where people have come into a place of worship and decided to commit heinous acts of violence against the parishioners there. They've gone into public places and they've had mass shootings, whether it's the mall, whether it's your local school, whether it's your, local vacation spot, whether you're at an event, something out in public. It's always something going on out here in today's day and time. Let's take a look at this idiot right here. Here's the dummy that went into an all-black church on June 17th of 2015 in Charleston, South Carolina. Of course, you guys can see this idiot who, was the peddler behind this particular event. Or you could even take a look at this idiot right here as well. This loser right here decided to burst into Sutherland Springs Church November 5th of 2017. Or you can even take a look at this bozo here. This low capacity individual right here decided he was going to run up in West Freeway Church December 29th of 2019, but he ended up having a FAFO moment. and it looks like an armed 71-year-old individual may have stopped him. I think that we need to take some time out and absolutely give this guy his flowers for stepping up and taking the time to handle business as a 71-year-old man who believes in not only God, but also believes in carrying his firearm on a daily basis. We're actually going to put up a campaign here to see if we can get his testicles dipped in bronze. That way, he can always have them around and show them off to individuals if they need to see what a true pair looks like here. So, looking back at these couple instances right here, it makes you think maybe a firearm is needed in church. Y'all forgive these geese, they flying back north for the summer. They out here coming in droves here, trying to get ready for the spring and summertime, coming back up from Florida. But yeah, so maybe a firearm is absolutely needed in church. And if I can go a little bit further, there was a little bit of debate on a reunion show for pastors here where they were talking about guns in the church. And where the pastor basically says that, he's always strapped without saying that he's always strapped, and then gets up to reveal that he's always strapped. You had one guy going against him saying that he's just basically going to preach the word of God to the individual, trust and believe in God. But again, God gave us common sense and common knowledge here to know that we need to protect ourselves. You even have several instances in the Bible where Jesus basically talked about protection. And we're going to break down a couple of those here as well. But right now, you guys take a look at this one and let me know exactly what you think on this particular clip from this pastor reunion show here with Kim Whitley.
Have a problem, yes, sir, with Peter cutting the man's ear off. Okay. Because Peter was too impetuous. Mr. Augustine. No, what did he say to him? He says, I came. By the sword, you die. That's exactly what he told him. If you live by the sword, right, you'll die by the sword. And that's what Peter was living by. If you live by that gun, I don't live by. I protect my wife. Oh, don't speak that, Bishop. I bet that lady really comes. Right. Why you hire security? I'm hiding the content. Snatch the words out there. You hire security. I'm not gonna let you drag me into this, Bishop. That's actually taking advantage of the Second Amendment. Now we're jumping from the Bible to the Constitution. Yeah. Why you guys worried about me? I have a gun by my bed. They jumped on your wife. And I have you should have had a gun then. I have a gun by... No, I was... They jumped on your wife. In the church service? You should have made them shout and dance. In the church? No. Yeah, in the church. In the church. All right. First Lady Levette.
All right. Now, let me know exactly what you guys think about that right here. I mean, I'm with the brother, to be completely honest with you here. I wouldn't have answered the question out flat out directly like that here, to be completely honest, because it's none of your business if I'm strapped right now at this moment here, sitting in this church or sitting in this mall or wherever I may be sitting. It's none of your business. I would have simply given a general answer to that here, stating that everybody should be strapped up. You don't need to know if I got mine with me or not. And we're going to take a look at a couple Bible verses here as well. Let's take a look at this one here out of Luke, and we're going to see exactly what God asked and what's being told here. I'm just quoting from the Bible, Luke 22:36 and 38. He said to them, "But now, if you have a purse, take it, and also a bag. And if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and buy one." The disciples said, "See, Lord, here are 2 swords." "That's enough," he replied. All right, there you have it. I mean, this is coming from the mouth of Jesus here. He basically said that 2 is enough. Let's go ahead and ride out. Stay prepared, stay dangerous. They're coming for you. Make sure you get all your stuff. Make sure you get your wallet, and make sure you get your bag that you carry all your belongings in here. That way, when you hit the road, you're prepared. Let's take a look at this one right here out of Exodus. I'm quoting from the Bible, Exodus 22 and 2. If a thief is caught breaking in and is struck so that he dies, the defender is not guilty of bloodshed. Then again, we do have Exodus 22 and 3. But if it happens after sunrise, there is guilt for his bloodshed. A thief must make full restitution. If he has nothing, he himself shall be sold for his theft. So yeah, there you have it as well. Now, verse 2, I definitely agree with. Verse 3, we're living in different times now. I mean, whether it's day or nighttime, people are breaking into your house. And I don't think or feel that God is going to hold that against me. That was a different day and time 2,000 years ago where it was more shameful to actually face your persecutor directly face to face and have something happen to them, or they're being sold into slavery due to the act that they committed against you during the nighttime or because they got caught for it here. We're living in today's day and time where it doesn't matter if, again, if it's morning, noon, or nighttime, somebody is going to try to commit some sort of heinous atrocity against you, which hence why you always have to stay strapped. I'm a follower of Jesus, most definitely. But again, I still do possess common sense that my family, myself, and other individuals may need protection at some point in time here. We're not even going to talk about third person encounters right now. That's a completely different topic or story time when it comes to a third person encounter. So, overall, do I feel like a firearm belongs in the church? I absolutely do. I feel like everybody in the church should be strapped up, especially with this climate that we're living in right now, whether it's dealing with politics, whether it's dealing with religion, or just everyday values that people possess. The world is going absolutely insane. So I always suggest that you learn how to use a firearm, you get you a firearm, you get in some training reps with that firearm. That way, in the event that you ever do need to use it, you're absolutely, truly prepared already for that here. You guys, I'm going to keep this video short, but let me know exactly what you think and what you feel in the comments below. Keep in mind that we are still on the road to 1,000 subscribers at this point right here. Make sure you guys are hitting that like, share, and subscribe button for this giveaway that I'm trying to do with you guys here. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a drawing and giving away some prizes here for your loyalty to me here, or for your loyalty just to my content here, because I'm no God, I'm only human. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here. If you have not, check out my most recent videos that I did cooking some dinosaur ribs here. Take a look at that video and take a look at that short as well. Let's run these numbers up for 2026 and make sure that I'm in your algorithm here for all this good information. So y'all let me know below in the comments what you absolutely think. Do you think that a gun belongs in the church house? Are you strapped in the church house? Are you strapped every single day, no matter what those little warning signs say with no firearms allowed? Let me know exactly how you operate here. Not to the point where you're exposing yourself, of course, but let me know your thoughts below in the comments here.
Should you own a gun? No. You should own several guns. Small ones, medium, large, high capacity, single shot. They come in all shapes and sizes. Get a bunch.